Yes, guys, welcome back to the Just Talk podcast. It's been a while since I've done actually a proper video. Obviously, my last video was a bit different, kind of like an apology video, like I said. But anyway, we're gonna get straight onto it today. A little Q&A. I've done this my third one, I believe. Um, yeah, I really wanted to do another one of these. I really like the questions that guys are sending me. So, I mean, shout out to you. I'm gonna include you guys a little bit in here. Um, but first off, right, a question I want to ask, or a question I got asked, I want to answer is top three moments of my time so far at Powerhouse FC at my current club. Actually, so I'm gonna talk about it. Number one will probably have to be winning the league. Obviously, I think in sorry, yeah, obviously I think in the game that we played against White Star B, we went 1-0 up. My good mate Danny Pierce scored an unbelievable goal. Outside the box, I believe, went top left, curl or whatever. We went 2-1 down at half time. I don't know how. But yeah, obviously 2-1 down, had to work our way back up. I didn't lose hope one bit. I don't know about the rest of the team, but I didn't lose hope one bit. I was like, we'll still win. We'll still win. I guarantee it for a fact. Because I know the lads I work with 3 times a week now, but obviously now off season, whatever. I know they wouldn't give up. We've had that the whole season. We've been unbeaten all season, over 90 minutes. So obviously it's good, kind of way to end the season. Obviously win the league on the last game of the season against two tough rivals, White Star and Limitless. So the second one will probably have to be winning the League Cup against Limitless, one of our rivals. I think I spoke about this recently in one of my last videos, whatever. First half was one of the best performances I've seen from the team as well. Went 3-0 up first, obviously. Then second half, controlled the game. Literally, game managed it. I can't even say anymore. Managed the game and just literally took the sting out of the game. You know what I mean? Just stuff like that. Yeah, obviously, then the celebrations came along. That was a whole another thing. There might be a few videos after a couple of things that I said, by the way. But like, yeah, the vibes were on top. The boys were having a fun time. I was having a fun time. Everyone was enjoying it. Some of the clips may have to be muted as well, like this one here. But yeah, it was all good. Just showing like the whole atmosphere and the whole togetherness of the team and how I view all these players as brothers. And honestly, I love everyone in the club. A team, under 15s A team, under 15s B team, parents as well. Our club as our age group has the best parents, but I'm just saying, letting you guys know now. Um, but yeah, that's number two. Celebrations were crazy as well. I was everywhere, but honestly, amazing. And my third moment, I feel like I'd say my first game for the A team against Limitless back in November. I think that's the one that's only popped into my head, or just joining the team in general. Obviously, um, the way they welcomed me in as well, that was good for me in terms of how to get along easier with others, or and good players as well. So that was that as well. But what's it called? Obviously, my debut, I put a clip up on my TikTok. I think might be on screen now. Debut for the A team was one of the best performances I've had at my time at the club so far. Obviously, it was my first team. It was my first team, my first game for the A team, because obviously there was a bit of a thing where I had to be on the B team for a couple of weeks with my good friend Roro, and then we was move up to the Blacks, which we call the A team, which was a good moment for us too, good brotherly moment. You can check the video I did with Roro as well. That's in my videos part of the channel, obviously. But other than that, like my first game was amazing. I started left wing. Was alright. Could have won more fouls when we watched it back. It was crazy. They were a very dirty team. I can't like Limitless in that game. Had tackles everywhere, and then obviously second half, I believe. Yeah, it was second half. I got told to play left centre mid. I swapped in with the left centre mid for left centre mid to go left wing. Went switch with Bartu. Shout out Bartu. Um, but yeah, I don't know if you guys seen the clip. Obviously, I got the ball, turned, and I'll put the clip on now. But as I've turned, I've seen the player. Check my shoulder. I've seen the player. I wasn't trying to not make him. I wanted to pass the ball, like literally pass him in front of him because I knew he was gonna come forward and like the momentum was just gonna kind of push him forward. So he go past the ball. Then I run past him. Obviously the nutmeg, I just wristed and I was like, screw it, let's go wherever, let's do it. Nutmegged him, went past him, gave it to Danny, and I don't know what happened after, I can't remember. But and yeah, that's that. And then another one of the like last few minutes, they want to counter, and I've come from Limitless's box. I've run all the way from their box back to our box, and slide tackled the guy last couple minutes, and then yeah, cleared it. Obviously, Fannin cleared it. Shout out Fannin. But yeah, that's my top three moments probably for Powerhouse. Another question I've got here from my good friend Sonny from my old club. Talking about my old club, his questions were, "What are your thoughts on Chaseside Youth?" Chaseside Youth being my old club before I joined Powerhouse. I think it's a good club. I think I still got respect for it. Whatever for obviously how they treat me there as well. Played as a right back when I was there, which was I guess a good experience. Good few months, a good season of me being a right back, trying a new position. I did decent, I'd say. Um, but I had a lot of injuries in that season. I missed quite a few games, quite a few trainings, but obviously improved that now. Went most of my games this season. Obviously missed a few through ball boys and stuff like that. But other than that, I've just been chilling. But yeah, I've heard this season they got promoted literally mid season. They did really well one season, like half a season or a couple months, so they literally got promoted automatically. Um, then they didn't win that league, I don't think, but they got to a cup final, but they lost 3-2, I think it was, from what I heard. Um, but yeah, like I said, I got respect for the club, got respect for the coach, for the players, love the players as well. There, some of them I still get along with, still chat to them. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Chaseside Youth. Top three moments as a ball boy for Arsenal. As some of you guys may know, or most of you should know, I'm gonna say I'm a ball boy for Arsenal for this season. Honestly, great opportunity. Really, 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 really good. If you guys can sign up, you can sign up now. Actually, I would definitely recommend you guys try out for it and just see if you guys make it. And if you make it, then I'll be very happy for you guys. I would want you to tell me how you guys get on if you do, obviously. But top three moments. Number one will always be me meeting Gabriel Jesus in the first game at Leicester, when first Premier League game at Leicester. Um, Obviously I still remember to this day. My position was to the right of the goal. When you're watching off the TV, I would have been on the left side, I think, yeah. But obviously I'm there. I'm throwing the footballs back in when they shoot. Obviously, if they miss, then it goes to the net behind us, and then I throw it back in play for them. But obviously after that, they do their little warm up. They like run across cones and they run back round, run across cones and all that stuff. Gabriel Jesus was there and Thomas Partey was there as well. I was like, "Hey, Partey, how are you there?" He gave me a wink, whatever. Jesus, I saw him. I said, Gabby, how are you there? And he goes, I'm good, my friend. How are you?" And then I got a handshake from him. From that moment, I was like, what am I into? You understand? This is amazing. But yeah, that's number one for sure. Met him, madness. Second, I feel like it would be obviously Reece Nelson's winner. That for me was something out of the extraordinary. Obviously it meant nothing in the end. Man City won the league. As I'm recording, they're 8 points clear. We were 8 points clear of them. Now they're 8 points clear of us. It's crazy. But yeah, obviously that performance was crazy. I remember I was on the other side of the side, so I wasn't really like in the celebrations and stuff. But it doesn't really matter, to be honest. We won the game. We thought we were gonna win the league because of it, but obviously we didn't. But it is what it is. Yeah, that's about it. I think that's one. That's second. And number three, probably being part of it and meeting all the guys that are there. Like my best mate in the ball squad, I've got to say, is Harry. One of the realest guys in there. I rate him highly. There's other girls as well. There are girls, guys. There's people like Ellie, Stina, Isabella, Jaden. Already said Harry. There's Taylor as well. There's all them guys there. Shout out you lot. Some of them been past videos as well. You can check now if you would like to. But yeah, I'm going to do a podcast with them. I promise you. When I can, or when they can as well, I'm gonna do a podcast with the Ball Squad, talking about top five moments, top three moments, what they want to have done if they didn't do it. You understand? So yeah, my one of my good mates from my club, Josh, he asked, "What are the best players you played against?" Um, Wow. Wow. Okay. Basically, obviously, I'm a young guy, and so I haven't played against. When you say best players, I'm just gonna name people that I know. Um, who are the best players that I played against? I'm just gonna say guys from our club from training. We got Danny Pierce. So if I did play against him, school tournament, whatever. Honestly, if he sees this video, I don't know, but I love that guy. Honestly, like he's a goat. He's literally a goat. I hope he does well. He's so talented. I hope he does well in football. I hope he does. Hope he finds a career for himself. Another player I think is Julius as well. Shout out Julius. Um, he's a maestro. He plays left back, but he's like a maestro. His intelligence is for me is amazing. I think. But yeah, that's literally all I can think of right now in terms of who I played against. Like, there's obviously many borders, but I gotta say true to my guys that I have at the club. But yeah, that's my some of the top players that I played against, in my opinion. That's quick little Q&A. I don't know exactly how long the video is, um, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Finally, an actual video after 2 weeks of not posting, which is not good for me personally. But yeah, that's about it really. That's all I want to say. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed first video in a couple weeks. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna say is subscribe, comment, like all the other stuff. Let me know how you thought of this video. Let me know what I should post. Podcasts are coming. I know I posted a lot more like non-podcast video. Podcasts are coming. I promise you. But yeah.